All right, let's get this set up. Let's get this set up. You do get to be number one. Hard for me to see these comments because I have to do it on the phone instead of the computer because I'm using the computer to pick some winners. Hi there. How are you? Seems like it's flashing in and out. But you hit the like button first. Okay. I'll give you that. uh, why do the comments disappear? Boy, technology and me, we just don't get along. So normally I would do this on the computer, but since we're going to do since we're going to go ahead, where'd comments go? That's weird. Since we're going to do the winners here, I want to use my computer for that. Am I screwing this up with the light? Oh, here we go. Okay, let's wait for a few minutes. Why did the comments fade in and out? That's just really weird. I guess that's supposed to be on a full screen because last time I did it this way. This time I'm doing it this way, horizontally. So maybe there's a comment and then they disappear. I'm learning. There is something called SAUT. Is that sauerkraut? Comments disappearing is a bug. I don't. Yeah, if when a comment shows, it shows, and then like the whole screen fades out. So maybe that's supposed to be that way. Again, I'm a rookie at this. I don't really know anything, but I do know something, and I'm gonna have to show you this. Okay, I do know something. I got a kick out of you guys on this last video. Let me grab this because, well, let me just turn it around. Let's see if we can see this. Do you see that feeder? And do you see those flowers, those yellow flowers next to it? I can't see what the cameras or the phone's looking at here. But do you see those? Do you see one's orange and one's yellow? You do see that, right? So to all those people that said yellow, I don't know. I would say orange. Colorado. Wow, the video I did on friends in retirement has hit like 308,000 views. I'm just amazed. I picked up over 4,000 subscribers in just the last 2 days. I mean, that's just crazy. I couldn't even imagine that. So I don't know who in the computer I can restrict the the people to just subscribers who comment, but with the phone I couldn't see where that was available to me. So we'll just have to monitor these comments and if you guys see something, just let me know and we'll get rid of it. Yeah, it is. It is good on the new subscribers. So we'll give some people a chance. Did you guys see where I posted the time I was going to be on? I think I did it a day early. Did that come up for you guys? Just curious. Washington State. It was yellow on the video. Yeah, okay. It might have been. Uh, it did. Okay, you guys did see that because I wanted to give. I got a couple people. Calvin, how you doing? I got a couple people that had mentioned to me in the rebroadcast of the live that they didn't get any notification or I didn't give a notification early enough. And that's fair. That's a fair assessment because I was only doing a few hours. You just got the heads up today. Okay. Southwest Indiana. Um, so yeah, I wanted to give at least a day's notice, and I kind of figured maybe like a Saturday night at 7 seems good. Sunday might be good too, but probably the week. The later you go in the night, probably the better. So anyway, gave you guys 24 hours notice. Maybe that helps. Um, so one of the reasons we're here, the universe according to David. We have another YouTube creator reaching out to you. The universe according to David. Um, hmm. I'll have a comment about him and not him specifically. Not him specifically, but some of the content that some of these creators have, um, I won't watch it, and I'll tell you why later. What age did you retire? I retired at 63 and 10 months, so I retired end of September 2023. Got paid through the company for 4 weeks vacation, give or take, so I got through the end of October, um, paid, and then took my Social Security, got my first Social Security check in January. Kansas, you're hot. Yeah, I'll bet you are. That everything over there is warm. We had a great day today, actually. San Diego, California. There are so many people in California that subscribe to the channel. I appreciate that. That's great. A lot of people. And how's the fires? I know you guys had a couple. Of course, you're a huge state, so. But it looks like the upper part of the state's getting fires again. Some guy drove a car off a cliff or something. Mary, thank you. I appreciate you and your husband watching. Dave, Massachusetts. These comments fade out, so if I don't catch them quickly enough, they fade out. They won't stay there, so very strange. And again, I'm new at this. I'm new at recording on the lives on the phone. I think we did pretty good. Hello, Texas. I think we did pretty good on the computer the other day. I think that worked out pretty well. I did buy an extender, a Wi-Fi extender for my garage. The car went off California 2 miles away. Yeah, what was the guy doing? Hey, Buckeye Jen. What was the guy doing with the car? Was he trying to... I didn't catch the news. Was he trying to start a fire? Or was he... I don't know what he was trying to do. Or was he just trying to get insurance money for burning out a car? I don't really understand. Toledo, Ohio. Lots of New Englanders. Yes, watching in Connecticut. Cool. I have not been up that way. No, I'm trying to think. I've never been up that way for vacation or anything. Somebody was telling me about they vacation up there. George Bush has a home up there, or one of the Bushes has a home. And there's a bench seat facing a mountain somewhere, or not, I'm sorry, facing a lake somewhere that they can see from another shore. I don't know. It was my cancer doctor telling me that years ago. It's after, oh yeah, it's after midnight in England, right? Yeah, that's right. Well, thanks for sticking around. We'll go ahead. Hey, you can stay up an extra half hour. Just drink a little. Well, you got that English tea, right? Just drink a little tea. Yeah, Maine. Okay, Kennebunkport, Maine. Beautiful along the coast. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. My doctor was telling me about that. He likes going up that way. Um, but I've never been up there. Yeah, cancer. I did have cancer. I had lymphoma 10 years ago. Um, uh, mentioned it before. 10 years of remission, no issues, although I get checked out every year. My last, my doctor moved to a different place on the east side of Cleveland, and I did not follow him out there, so I got um, a new doctor, and she basically said, you know, the blood work we're doing for you um, doesn't make any sense to do it anymore. You're 10 years through, so stop coming here. I said, okay. So I stopped. Well, actually, I have appointment in September, but I'm going to push that to January when my Medicare starts. My Medicare, I'll be 65 in January, so my Medicare will start in the beginning of January, from what I understand. Um, yeah, yeah, it was interesting because just I know a lot of people know people that have had cancer. A lot of people have had friends or relatives that have passed from cancer. A lot of people have had cancer themselves. Um, but it's just two stories I'll tell you real quick. Um, I was having a slight pain on my right hand side, like somebody was just hitting me with a needle, and I'll have to pay the deductible right. But I'm going to be on the N plan, so I think I only have to pay for doctor's visits and then the $240 deductible. I think that's the way it was. But I was feeling a pinprick in my right hand side. I went to uh, I went to a doctor in Akron where I was working, and they did a urine sample, they did a blood sample, they did all this stuff, and no big deal. But they said, hey, why don't you go get an ultrasound? So I said, well, give me an ultrasound at Cleveland at what used to be Southwest General Hospital. It's a Seidman Cancer Center now. And they said, yeah, let's do an ultrasound. So I go in there, and I'm laying in the bed, and this woman, older woman, she's got she heats up the little thing, just like if you're pregnant and you've had that so many times. Um, and she's going over my right side because I said that's where the pain was. And she's very cold. She's just like, I'm kind of jovial and I'm talking stuff, talking crap to her, and of course, is it twins? You know, she's heard all that stuff so many times, right? Especially from dumbass guys. But so she's real cold. She doesn't even chuckle, and she's going over to my right side, and she goes over to my left side, and she's like stopping at certain points, and all of a sudden her demeanor completely changed. She was nice as anything. Hey, is it raining out? Hey, how's everything? I knew at that point. I knew at that point she found something, right? Because her whole demeanor. Now she felt sorry for me, right? So it's going to take a couple days to get the results. I call my doctor because I haven't heard anything in like a week, right? I call my doctor. I mean, it's an ultrasound. How quick should it be, right? I mean, it should be pretty quick. I call my doctor and I said, "Hey, what happened to my results? Am I cool? What's going on?" "Oh, hold on. Let me check. Hold on." "Oh, can you come in? We need to talk to you about it." "Okay. Well, when do you want to schedule an appointment?" "No, can you come in now?" "Excuse me?" "Yeah, the doctor would like to see you right now. Is there any way you can come in now?" Wow. Okay. So that's where it started. I go in there. I go into the doctor's office. She opens up her computer, like I got sitting on this table over here. She opens up her computer and she says, you got a mass. Well, maybe I'm exaggerating, but you got a mass about this big on your left-hand side. Now remember, I had the pain on the right, but it's called reflective pain, from what I understand. And it's B-cell lymphoma. And, it's a pretty big size. So she had the doctor had this other I don't know, what do you call her, I want to say candy striper, but it's not a candy striper. She had like a junior nurse or something with her. And so the doctor's explaining this to me. The junior nurse is in there, and she's, hey, is it okay if I talk to you about your condition with her in here? I said, yeah, I don't care. So she says, yeah, it looks like lymphoma, it looks like cancer. You're going to have to get some more tests, but just from what I think it is, that's what it is. So, of course, I'm sitting there in total shock. And you have to know me, okay? Because I take care of things in different ways than other people, maybe. I don't know. So I'm sitting there in shock. And I pull out my pocket knife. I had a knife similar to this. And I opened it up and I handed the knife to the nurse practitioner, or whatever she was, the uh, junior nurse, whatever she was. And I said, I'm going to lay down and I want you to cut it out right now. Just cut the thing out. And of course, they're both looking at me like I've lost it. I'm totally, but that's how I dealt with it. I dealt with it with humor. And from that point on, I had 6 chemos, a dozen radiations, treatments, and I actually have a picture where a guy at work gave me a cigar. I don't smoke. I don't smoke cigars, pipes, or anything like that. But I'm laying on the radiation table, shirt off, and I got this big stogie in my face because it was my last. I still had my port in my chest, but it was my last chemo. Or, I'm sorry, last radiation treatment. So I had this big cigar there, and I said, "Here, take a picture of me." I made it. She goes, "You're not gonna smoke that, are you?" And I said, "No, no, no, no. I'm not gonna smoke that. Nope, nope, nope. It's just for show." So then, just to close this, I made an appointment to go see that same doctor. Now this was, let's see, they got me in April, and this was August. I got the letter that because I had these PET scans, PET scans, and they inject this stuff into you, and they check to see where you glow, and they gave me the letter. I picked up the letter a couple days after the last PET scan in August. It was August 18th is when I picked up the letter, and it said you're cancer free. So anyway, so I made an appointment to go talk to the doctor, and I basically just lied and I said, yeah, I just want to get my blood pressure checked out because April to August they don't remember what's going on with me. So I get into her office, and she had her computer closed, and she opens up the computer. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't get a chance to look up your case. And I said, well, that's okay. Stop what you're doing. I'm going to tell you why I'm here. And I basically said to her, I said, yeah, don't even look at the computer because here's the deal. In April, you found a growth. You told me I had a growth. And today, I'm just here to thank you. So, she's crying, I'm crying, and, I gave her a big hug, and I said, see ya. Good news about that, she never charged me for the visit, so. But, I told her it was like, did that circle. The first time I pulled out of that parking lot, I felt like, oh, this could be the end. In August, when I pulled out of that parking lot, I thought, I got a new lease on life. So, that's my story anyway, so didn't mean to bore you with the whole thing, but that's where I'm at with it. So yeah, I survived that, and that was 10 years ago, and I do get checked out every year. There was a guy on Facebook that I do metal detecting, and he was a metal detector, and he had stage 4 cancer. He got cured. Well, they thought he was in remission, and it turned out that he didn't go to his doctors, basically, and he passed away from it. So he got to a point where he couldn't be saved any longer. So he told me, I told him shared my cancer story with him, and he says, let me tell you something, and I'm going to tell you people out there too. Don't be afraid of going to the doctor. Don't be afraid. If you can afford it, don't be afraid to go. I know guys especially, right? Guys especially, like, like with the car radio. My buddy always used to tell me, every time you hear a noise in your car, just turn the radio up a little bit louder, right? So, but you can't do that with your health. You really need to, if you think there's something going on and you've had it for a while, it doesn't hurt just to go get checked out. Because if you catch it early, you're better off than maybe catching it too late, right? So that's my public service announcement for today. Get to the doctor, and yeah. So this guy passed away, but he kept telling me. He goes, "You tell that doctor, that you want to be seen every year." Now, like I said, if those of you are just catching up to this, I did ask my doctor for 10 years just to keep seeing me and taking blood and just giving me that warm, fuzzy feeling. We did do a couple more PET scans, but I haven't had one in probably 4 or 5 years now. I don't plan on getting another one unless the doctor thinks I should. But they checked the blood, and my doctor last time told me with lymphoma, normally after 10 years, you're not going to get it back. You might get something else, especially with and she didn't say this, but my one doctor told me that, when you get radiated like I did a dozen times, other things could go bad eventually. So when I retired, getting back to retirement, right? So when I retired, when you do your Social Security, you have to say, well, you don't have to, but you look at um, when your death date is, so to speak, right? And so if you only think you're going to be alive 10 years or 15 years, then you calculate how much money you're going to get in Social Security, so whether you should take it early or later. So in other words, if someone takes it at 70, but they only live to 72, so that was one of the factors, and I did a video of 3 factors I think that caused me to retire. But one of the factors too was, if I could afford it, at 62, now theoretically, I should have worked till 65 at least, is probably what my goal was going to be. But with cancer and then my daughter passed, let's keep going with this, right? My daughter passed in 2020 from cancer. So, your priorities just get shifted a little bit. And it's like, okay, um, I had cancer, I survived. My daughter gets cancer, she passes. Great, right? How do you feel as a dad when you can't even protect your family from something like that? So, yeah, I mean, it kind of sucks, but so that all goes into it, and every situation and every person is different based on their life experiences. So some people like my father-in-law lived till 96. But my mother passed away when she was 44, and my father 49. So my father, he smoked like a chimney, though. He smoked probably a pack or 2 packs a day. So him passing away at 49. Now he was my father. My mother and father divorced when I was probably 2 or 3 years old. So I didn't know him that well. I mean, we got to know each other later in life, but he was, I don't want to say he was a bum, but he was a big smoker, worked at a bar, kind of a thing. So not a great father figure, so to speak. Um, but anyway, geez, I don't want to keep going down this road here. Uh, okay, so let's start since we're 24 minutes into this. You got out in time. The company you work for got bought out. Yeah, I know. I heard that. I heard that. Could be a good thing. I don't know, but yes, I heard they got bought out this week, I believe it was, or they finalized it last week. Yeah, Factory of Sadness T-shirt. So if you're a Cleveland Browns fan, you know. So okay, we're gonna do LOPA. We're gonna do the contest got the computer up, so I'm going to kind of switch over here a little bit and drop this down a little bit. So on the last video I did, now I can't see the screen very well. The last video I did, I asked you to pick out the color of those bird feeders, and basically the right answers were orange, because that's the color of the bird feeder. And if you see right there, that's the bird feeder that was hanging up. Now you see yellow and those yellow flowers, and you see that orange bird feeder. Yeah, it's orange, not yellow. So here's what we're going to do. Get this a little bit closer. We're going to pick two winners. We're going to pick one who had the correct. What I was actually going for was the orange one. And then, because in all fairness, the people that said yellow, clear, copper, white, we're going to go ahead with that too. Yeah, I know, it looked yellow in the sun. So I'm going to give two $25 gift cards away, okay? I'll do two. So let's start with this. Hopefully you can see it a bit. I'm not going to be looking at the comments, so let's see what we can do here. So the first winner of a $25 e-card is going to be, I'm going to use the word orange. And what this is Tube Buddy, and Tube Buddy has a pick a winner a comment, and you can have must contain the word, and I put it in this case orange, and then we'll hit enter. Okay, let's pick the winner for orange, and the winner is, it looks like, Texas Camper. He says it's yellowish orange or yellow, so he's got the word orange in there. I'm going to write this down. We have given away I think 8 gift cards so far. So Texas Camper, it looks like you are the winner. Now we're going to choose from all the comments, and we're not going to, of course, we're just going to do choose from all comments, and we're ready to pick another winner. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm doing this live so you can see there's no shenanigans or no monkey business, right? Okay. All right, you ready? We're going to pick another winner. Choose from all comments. So doesn't matter if you said a color, doesn't matter anything. Anybody that commented has an opportunity to win this one. And let's see who that's going to be. Happy Dad 4211. And he also said one is an orange Oriole feeder. Bingo! That's what it is. An orange Oriole feeder. So I'm going to write this down so I don't lose it. Happy Dad 4211. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, those are the two winners. Thank you for participating in that. And now we're going to do something else. So I'm going to flip this over here. Bear with me here. Just going to flip around so I can see what's going on. Let's move this closer to me. Maybe that's too far away. Okay. How's that? That's a little better. And we'll raise it up a little bit. Okay. All right, so we got the two winners. Now, how many are on here? 106? All right, Texas Camper and Happy Dad 4211. That's how I read it. So if you're on there, there is your name. And I will contact you to get that gift card, e-gift card to you. If you need something put in the mail, we can do that too. not a problem. Okay. That was fun. I wish we could do more. I do get, and I've said before, I get a lot of, not a lot, but I get quite a few um, super, what are they called? They're I call them donations to the channel, and I use those donations for these giveaways as well. Um, I'm gonna do $75 in giveaways because of that video that I did that's got 308,000 views last I checked, which is just absolutely crazy. Over 3,000 comments. And I really try to answer every single comment. And I've been pretty successful with all my other videos. I've done 150 some videos. And I've been able to answer the comments because I think that's important. I love engaging with you people. If you take the time to write me a comment, I definitely want to take the time to respond. So, but when it's 3,000 comments, it's gonna take me a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try like heck. Um, I'm gonna try like heck to answer them. So I did say I'm giving away $75. Well, we just gave away 50. So we need to do one more. Let me plug this in. I gotta get this plugged in. I don't want my phone to die on me. Like Monty Hall. What's behind door number 3? Or is it curtain? No, it used to be door number 3, right? Yeah, Price is Right. And then Monty Hall. They had the boxes. A new car! They had the boxes, and they had curtains too, I think, on Monty Hall. That guy, who's the guy that's doing it now? He's pretty good too. Not Montel. Shoot, I can't remember what his name is, but he's not bad at it too. I catch that once in a while. Yeah, sometimes. Oh, and Brady, yeah, he's pretty good at it. Uh, yeah, he did really good with it. He does really well with that show. And their costumes are pretty outrageous too. I catch it once in a while. Wayne Brady, yep, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, he's pretty good. Yeah, poor old Bob Barker and Monty Hall, both passed, and yeah, it's not the same. My wife's in mourning right now because of Richard Simmons too. Who would have thought Richard Simmons, Mr. Exercise? I think my wife has VCR tapes. She's probably got 20 VCR tapes of Exercise with him. But who would have thought he would have passed before Keith Richards? Unbelievable. If you've seen those memes out there on that, unbelievable. Yes, basketball, I do play once in a while, except my knees. My knees bother me. Yep, beautiful day in the neighborhood in Ohio. You're right. Who is Keith Richards? Isn't that his name, Keith Richards? He was actually him and Mick. Was it Mick Jagger? Keith Richards. Mick Jagger was actually doing a bunch of. They did a concert in Cleveland, and they showed a bunch of pictures of them in different spots, like restaurants and different spots that they were posting on. You know who Mick Jagger is? Okay. Yeah, Twinkies, cockroaches, and Keith Richards will survive the apocalypse. You're probably right. But yeah, he was taking pictures around, I think, down in Cuyahoga Valley Park and Slyman's, which is an excellent deli. Uh, and he was there, and just different places. But I thought that was kind of cool that he was taking pictures around Cleveland. He's one of those guys that just sneaks into restaurants, you know, just kind of, from what I've read, he just kind of sneaks into different restaurants and it just tries to blend in with the crowd, but ultimately he always gets spotted, you know. So, and remember, these comments are coming up and then they disappear on me. I'm sorry about that. I can't see that. They just like fade out. I'll try to figure that out for next time. I don't really understand it. So if you commented and I haven't answered it, I have to wait for the next comment, then I can see the last couple. So we're going to do one more thing. So we've been on for 34 minutes now. Figured we'd do maybe 45 minutes. I know my subscriber in England, she probably went to bed already, but because what is it, midnight, 12:30 there now? Um, but we're gonna do the pick a number thing. Do your neighbors watch you? Well, my one neighbor works, um, and he does watch me. My other neighbor, she, I've told her about the channel, but I don't know. Oh, you're still here. Okay. I don't know if she watches. She doesn't bring it up. My next door neighbor brings it up once in a while. They don't watch them all. I mean, they catch them, they catch them. So I know they said they had tribute bands. A lot of band members have passed, no longer exist. Yeah. Yeah, they play under the trademark names. You know, you see a lot of these no merch. I was actually thinking, let me stick to one thought here. Um, at MGM Northfield, the casino, they bring in a lot of bands, and you know you have like Three Dog Night, and you have all these different bands. When you look them up, um, you know, well, he's got one person who started the band in the '60s or '70s. There's one person left, you know. So is it really Three Dog Night? And I'm just using that as an example. I don't know for sure, but a lot of these Ambrosia, Three Dog Night. Who has been playing? Somebody else has been playing recently. I can't remember off the top of my head, but put your finger on the chat and you can scroll down to see the rest. Where is the chat? I don't see it. So I'll have to figure it out. T-shirts. T-shirts and hats. Well, I've had this buzz hat for so long now. It's starting to get. My wife just washed it not long ago. I was actually thinking about getting some shirts. Steve at Steve's Retirement Corner. He's got a nice blue one with his logo, and then there's another couple that I watch, and I just cannot remember names. That's part of getting old, I guess. But oh, my sign flashed earlier. Boy, you're such an honest person. Such an honest person. No, but there's another couple that they have shirts and hats, and they do a good job too. And I'm just trying to remember their channel. Um, I'll write it down. I've written it down before. But thank you for telling me about that because yeah, the number was 70. And I flashed it, huh? I hate when I flash. Well, thank you for being honest, because at least you might have got it. And maybe I did that on purpose. Did you ever think of that? No, I didn't. I didn't. So I'm going to write down another number. And remember, these are the two that won. Good people attract good people. Yep. Steve Retirement's Corner needs to get with it on restocking his t-shirts. Yeah. Oh, you all saw it, huh? Okay. Yeah, and only one person said something. I see how that goes. Okay, all right. All right, so I'm gonna have to change. So yeah, we're gonna start between 0, so it's not 0. And how many people are on here? 109. So we'll go 100. So it's between 0 and 100. So it's not 0, it's not 100. And let me write it down first, okay? It'll be 2 digits, and let me write something down. Let me think. How about I'm going to use my birth date. Should I? No, that's too easy, because then it makes it from 1 to 31, I guess. I got it. I have it. So, you guys can start. Now, last time, the comments went so fast, I had to have help from people. Okay? So, go ahead and start. Go slow, please. When I see it, I'll say that. I screwed up last time, and I might need help this time. I haven't seen it yet. Where are we at? Nope, haven't seen it yet. Not yet. I'm just hoping that like last time, somebody else had the right number and I didn't see it, so I gave away 2. Still haven't seen it. Oh man, some are going too fast now. Holy cow. Holy cow. Way too fast for me now. I could be giving away 10 of them. Whew. I won't be able to catch up on all these. Haven't seen it yet. And that's okay if you know you don't want to guess anymore, you can stop. There's some close ones though. There's some close ones. This is for a $25 gift card. Pick the digit. No, we can't say between 1 and 100. Let's see. Wow. You know, a couple of these went so fast. Some people are 556. What the hell is that? Oh, let me see. Was that close? Jeez. Oh my gosh. I haven't seen it yet. It's probably been there already twice or 3 times. I guess we'll have to say it the first one I see. Oh, they're coming so fast. It's hard. Okay, why don't we stop right now? Hey, there it is. I see one. I see one. I see one. Hold on. All right, stop, 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 stop. I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. So stop. Okay. I know Bill. All right, stop, 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 stop. Stop now. I'll need some help because okay, stop. Somebody's got it for sure. Bill. Let me see if I can go back. No, I can't do it that way. I'm not sure how to do it. So you guys are going to have to help me. This was the number 68. 68. So see how many times it was on there. I don't know how. Bill Green. Was it anybody else? Was anybody else have 68? Because I can't. Yeah, Bill Green. Anybody else? Just go with who you saw. I just, it's just not fair if I didn't see it. I just want to make sure. So only Bill Green was at 68? Nobody else? But can somebody scroll back for me? Just to make sure. You had 62. That's close to 68. No, it's not. I saw a 69. I think I saw a 67. Bill's the winner. Okay. Oh yeah, Bill, you got it. You're on here. Okay. Hey, email me. Email me at nopurplecar@gmail.com. nopurplecar@gmail.com. Okay, you went back as far as you could go. Well, I don't see anybody, all my honest people out there not saying that they had it too. So good. Okay, so Bill Green, we will get you set up. Good, thank you, the retirement group, thank you. Robin Thomason said 68. Okay, I don't know. How did Bill get on the cool kids list? You don't, I didn't see Robin. Okay. It looks like Bill. Robin, I don't know. I just saw Bill too. But not saying you didn't, but we're going to go with Bill Green this time since we had a couple people who have confirmed that. So we'll just go. Robin said 47. Okay. All right. Well, Robin might have said a couple of them. So comments don't go back far enough to see every answer. Yeah, and that's the problem. So I apologize if somebody did say 68. I apologize, but I'll do it on my computer next time. And it's a lot easier for me because I can scroll back on my computer. Actually, I probably should have just followed the live on my computer, right? Then I could have seen it myself. So hey, for next time, right? Where's the spin wheel? I didn't want to do I didn't want to do a spin wheel. I did the tube buddy for the other two for Texas Camper and Happy Dad 4211. Bill won fair and square. Okay, I'm on a computer and scrolled as far as it would let me. Cool. Well, I'm glad. Gave away $75 this time. Uh, and I'm glad you guys participated in this. You don't like these games, Jeff. Why? Why? Why, Jeff? I think they're fun. I like doing them. Thank you. Thank you for confirming that. No fun. Jeff, why is it no fun? Come on. Talk to me. Because he doesn't win. No, Jeff, what's going on? What's going on? Why don't you like it? Don't mind. You didn't win. If you win, you're 285 days from retirement. Good. Excellent. How often do you do a live show? I don't know. Maybe once a week. I was thinking about. Hey, Jeff's a good guy. Jeff's really a good guy. Um, so let's not jump on Jeff. He's a good guy. But I do lives. I was thinking about doing in retirement. I don't want to get caught up in I have to do something at a certain day or time. But I was actually thinking about doing a sitcom, right? So every Monday at 7 or something like that, I would do a live. But I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Oh, you don't need prizes to enjoy hanging out. Well, I appreciate that. That's very nice. And that's one of the thing about the subscribers on this channel. I tell my wife all the time. I say, there's some of the kindest people, just absolutely the kindest people. I said, and that's why I enjoy doing the videos, and I enjoy doing the lives because the people who do show up, the people who um, make do the comments or comment to the videos, they always have some good, excellent comments, and they have thought-provoking things. Um, you found the live stream. Oh, cool. Yeah, I just think that the subscribers make this what it is for me. I mean, the last video had, like I said, it was over 3,000 comments. I haven't got to them all yet. If you commented a couple days ago, I just haven't got to it. I kind of take it from the top down, so basically unfairly, but the newer commenters kind of get answered first. Um, we should Mrs. Buzz. Now, Mrs. Buzz doesn't want anything to do with it. She doesn't. I have one short out there that she's in. When my daughter's in it, her boyfriend, and my wife. There was a short that we did at Easter. So it looks like I'm getting some lag here now too. 1339 days away from retirement. Well, congratulations. Why is there lag now? That's interesting. Anyway, we're getting close to an hour. We're at almost 50 minutes now, so we are going to, we should probably end this now. And again, I appreciate you coming on. I'll try to give, um, yeah, she doesn't want to do anything with your channels either. I retired and started, yeah, Dashing Wombi, right. I see your videos out there. Um, yeah, she'll come on one of these days, or maybe I'll just sneak the camera over there, and of course she won't talk to me for a week after that. Um, Bill, okay, yeah, why don't you email me, Bill, and just so I have documentation. I'm one of them kind of weird guys. Want to have documentation? We'll put it back in the pot if that's what you want. Um, that's very nice of you. So anyway, thank you for being here, and I will set another Ireland. Wow, excellent. I will set up another time and retirement groove. Okay, I'll check out yours. Thought I was already hooked up, but I'll check it out. Yes, thank you, Kathy, and all. Todd, I know who you are, Todd. Gary, thank you. All right, we'll see you guys. I haven't even eaten dinner yet, so been out working on my. I'm putting up a shed, so I did the framing part of it. I'm gonna do a dry pour. Got a couple people telling me not to do that, but I'm gonna try it anyway. So we'll see what happens. All right, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Take care, and we will see you next time. And I don't even know how to turn this off. We'll figure it out. Nope, that's not it. Right here. How about that? Bye.